I need a vibe for me to get into. I never been to Africa, but I wanna be indigenous. I needed somewhere different for me to get into. All of my friends are gone. They can think I run this town. Jealousy won't tilt my crown, so I'll block them. I have been all around. No love I have found. I know they cannot ever hold me down. And so the motherland I am bound. I have been all around. No love I have found. They cannot ever hold me down. And so the motherland I am bound. I need a vibe for me to get into. I need a vibe. I need a vibe. I need a vibe for me to get into. Listen to me play the song. Listen to me play the song. I'm like an my Afro club. I think I need a love for something just a little bit stronger. I need a vibe. I need a vibe for me to get into. I need a vibe. I need a vibe. I need a vibe for me to get into. Move your body, shake your body, move your body to the right, come on, please. Move your body, shake your body, move your body to the double of move your body, shake your body, move your body to the right, come on, please. Move your body, shake your body, move your body to the double of I have been around. No love I have found. They cannot ever hold me down. The motherland I am found. Good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Shaw.
Oh, boy, that's just my ass. I tell you what, you better do something about that goddamn dog. I ain't gonna be getting terrorized by no dog on my own property. I'm taking it. I'm gonna go out and purchase me a pellet rifle. And then I'm gonna give him something to talk about. When I start popping pellets in his little bug-eyed bastard ass. Stop it!
Oh, well, hello. Good morning. My name is Boots. I'm the hip hop oracle. I know, intuitive reader extraordinaire. I feel the energy of people, places, and things. And based on that energy, I'm able to accurately. I am able to accurately foreshadow the future. I am a celebrity tarot card reader, and they coins be good. But Monday through Friday, I try to go live at least once a day to render the good gift, the good word that I have absolutely for free. And I know that some of you guys may be thinking, but you can tell you and your homegirl that yes, Monday through Friday, as long as your notifications are on, you won't miss a show, homegirl.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like like, well, damn, if you can't go to where the hell could you go?
The same place that this one is going to go because it decided it didn't want to say how you doing this morning.
How you doing?
Okay. Yeah, but of course you probably say no way. Yeah, you're right. My time is definitely not free. But if you want me to use my time to delegate readings and using my gift for you, please check out www.spiritsquad.org/tipjar, and everything on that page is available unlimitedly. There were 2,201 readings that were all completed this morning from this weekend. So thank you. I appreciate it. 2201. That's the number. 2201. Okay. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate all the new love and support and all that shit right quick. Bitch, I just gotta, can I keep it playing with you hoes, bitch? Can I please just like be myself? The reason that I say that is because I've been going through I don't know if there's such thing as like a business-wise crisis, but I'm going through a business-wise crisis. There is an energy. Okay, first and foremost, okay, how was my weekend? My weekend was okay. Hello. I feel like I have to talk to you guys about what I'm going through right now so that you guys will understand what I'm going through right now. I mean, that's what we do, right? If I was sucking dick, the children would be like, oh, the sound effect is gone. I'm usually goody. One time, fuck y'all. That sound effect is gone too. Pressed is gone too. I moved some things around on my computer this weekend trying to be organized, and I guess the root file is not where it's supposed to be. I ain't no Scrum Master, but let me go ahead and tell you what I'm going through, bitch. Let me just tell you what I'm going through, bitch. Okay. So last week, I got a reading out of the park. I knocked it completely out of the park, the submarine reading. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, I knocked it completely out of the park. Okay. Thank you. Now, for those of you guys, how long have you been following me? Go ahead and in the comment section, tell me how long you've been here. I do this all the time, right? So basically, I get it right all the time. But to the magnitude that the federal government is calling my phone, I mean, it's it put me in this place of trying to figure it out. And I guess this weekend I was trying to figure out what it is that I was going through. We've knocked it out the park with Naya Rivera's body. We found bodies before. We work with the sheriff's department before. We get all this pop culture news right. Everything be correct, because I'm the best at what I do. And I don't claim to be the best for no reason, right? So last week when I got that Northeast part correct, it didn't shock me. It shocked me that the world was that receptive of it. And I will be honest with you, ever since I can remember, I have this energy behind everything that I do that I have something to prove, right? I'm never really satisfied with the accomplishments that we have because there's always something to prove, right? Well, as of last week, I ain't got shit else to prove to your ass. I don't have nothing else to prove. I don't have nothing else to prove. And I know. I mean, if you scroll back, I've been knocking it out the park for quite some time, for at least 7 or 8 years going on, right? So that doesn't bother me, but I've always, even though I get it right, I show up the next day to read something else it's a proven thing. I got to show you guys that this is really in existence. I got to show you guys what I'm capable of. And I don't know if it's because I've always felt like the underdog fighting for scraps in the orphanage. I was an orphan. You guys know that or whatever. But that vibration for me shifted last week because if you say, well, who is Bootz? You could just show them that and all else is just going to fall where it falls. I'm operating from a different vibrational place. And the only person I can really compare this to is Beyonce. I mean, Beyonce don't got nothing else to prove, and yet she still goes on a wide tour no matter what they say about her. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. So I've literally been trying to figure out how do I present myself now? But I know one thing is for motherfucking truth, we are going to go to God in prayer to figure this out. God of the universe, God of love, God of light. It is currently 11:11 here on the East Coast. And before I request anything, I just want to say thank you for everything. Thank you for all the fans. Thank you for everybody who watches. Thank you for all the believers. Thank you for my own state of mind. Thank you for the business-wise crisis that I'm changing the vibration in which I'm vibrating from. I just want to ask for clarity. Let everybody have a clear explanation and understanding as to why they're going through what they're going through, what they're feeling. Allow their feelings to be understood by them, because we do know that feelings navigate our path. So keep us on the golden path, God. Give us the clarity we need to understand that everything truly does happen for a reason. Amen. Ashe, whatever you pray, it is okay. Autumn, what you wish?
All right, Autumn, what you wish for?
I wish a nigga would.
Autumn, you can't say it.
So happy 11/11 to you. I don't know. I'm. It's not a midlife crisis or anything, but it has that same feeling, of like, where is the energy basin that I am exuding my talents coming from? Now, I don't have anything to prove with the psychic thing, because I mean, who else the hell gonna do what I do, bitch? Who else the hell gonna do this? Who else the hell gonna do this? And like, when high school kids know who I am and they revere me and want to take pictures of me at a function of my cousin, I don't know. I'm going through a bit of a change when it comes to the way I'm viewing myself, and the energy they're in. But one thing that is for true, I will always and will always show up regardless. And I mean, you guys kind of know I was feeling a little weird because Friday's show was terrible. Friday's show was absolutely terrible. It was so bad. I went up in the squad and I said, "Squad, should I delete that?" They was like, so I said, okay, bitch, just put on some type of look. We're feeling money green today, so put on your little money green and show up for the girls, and whatever happens just kind of flows. So that's the kind of the change that I'm going through as of right now. But one thing is for true: if anybody in the modern day time and space in the year of 2023 don't know who Bootz is, you show them that submarine reading, and they will, in fact, understand I'm the best at what I do. I mean, it goes, and going back to the Beyonce reference, it's like, she doesn't have anything to prove. She's the most Grammy award-winning artist in all fucking time. Her daughter is on tour with her and won a Grammy at the age of 4 or 5 for her work on Black is King. So if B is still reigning, just because I have nothing left to prove doesn't mean I stop reigning. It just means that I change the energy in which I'm reigning from. That energy being, I know I'm the best, not I'm the best. Half of me started to say I'm the best in season 3, so I would muster up that confidence. And now that I have it, I mean, it's unstoppable. We're unstoppable. There's nothing that they can do. There's nothing that they can do. There's nothing that they can say. There's nothing that they can do. There's nothing that they can say. And if it wasn't the 10,000 clients that I read on a consistent basis and the celebrities that come to me, they're in to give me that sense of validation, it's God, bro. It's God. And I got to be honest, I'm still somewhat amazed that God uses me this way. But when you show up and make room for your gift will make room for you. I got a word for you real quick before we talk about One Nationwide Story, and then I'm going to get into all of your readings. I did not give you guys a discount code already, so I'm going to have to do that while we are on. Shut the hell up before I finish your ass.
Flawless victory.
Okay, I'm going to give you a discount code when I throw this bitch to break. But there is one thing that I have to tell you guys really quickly, and it ain't got nothing to do with my bang.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ha, ha, not the bang. The bang. Oh.
It ain't got nothing to do with you being with child over the weekend. Damn, where's my sound effects at? Can I catch a flight?
Catch another flight.
Okay, some of them here, some of them ain't. So if I stumble over the sound effect machine Empress this morning, it's my bad. You can't win with losers.
Wait a damn minute.
I'll say it again. You cannot win with losers.
Woo, that'll do it.
A lot of you guys are praying and hoping and wishing and putting the work in for you to ascend in your careers. You have a passion that you want to elicit in the world and get greatly compensated for the passion that you have. And you start seeing that in isolated incidents, everybody that you're close to slowly but surely start to fall off from you. That is because your belief in yourself is outweighing the losing vibration that they're bringing to your environment. A hot air balloon cannot rise if there are stones in the hot air balloon. Therefore, sometimes God, if you're not going to do it, is going to kick those stones right out the hot air balloon so the hot air balloon can go higher than you can ever imagine. For those of you guys, again, who've been with me, you guys have seen it. I have been very close to some people who, I'm not going to call them losers, but you're fucking losers. You're fucking losers. You're fucking losers. And I don't have the heart to detach from people that I love, people that I'm close to, even though you see potential in them that they don't see for themselves. So what God ends up doing is he starts to remove people that, and you start to believe that you are a problem, correct? You start to believe that, oh my God, like, what am I doing wrong? Am I not being a good friend? Am I not being generous enough? Am I not giving enough of my time? Am I not associating the right way? No, you've just grown from being a loser in a cesspool of losers to elevating to becoming a winner, and your circle is going to change because of that. Typically what happens is it changes before you actually elevate. So you'll start this, you're doing the same things, but your circle is starting to change. You're doing the same things, but the ambition that you have is starting to outweigh the ambition of somebody that you grew up with. You see what I'm saying? It's different because you are mustering what you need to get to where you and your God has ordained you to go. Everybody can't go with you, but the question then is why? Because there are rocks in the hot air balloon of where you're trying to get to. Everybody not good at being alone either. Okay, I'm blessed with being an extroverted introvert. You might want to ask me what that is. I am very introverted. I don't leave my house very often. This is going on my third week that I have not left my home, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Most extroverts could not stand the pandemic. Most introverts love the pandemic, and I'm ready for another one so y'all can take out black ass in the goddamn house. Okay. My go-to is to recluse. My go-to is to go within myself. My personality of Boots, which I exaggerate so that I can deal with people, that is an extroverted side of myself. Most extroverts take responsibility for people dismissing them from their lives. Most introverts grieve their loss and then don't give a damn and continue to do what they're going to do. If you notice, out of every single 12 of them, Jesus had 12 disciples, but I had 12 people I had to cut the motherfucker off, bitch. Okay. Yeah. Out of the 12 people I had to cut off, I grieve the connection, and if you look around, you can't say that I didn't win after.
Woo, that'll do it.
Okay. And then when I decide to creep them, because creeping them is a part of the grieving process, at least that's what my therapist told me. When I creep them and they're still either in the same location or doing worse than where I left them, well, you can consider that a delivery. God delivered you from losers so that you can finally have the potential in winning today.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more.
I say that to say this because a lot of you guys are taking responsibility for that loss when you should take responsibility for your goals. See, when you are dreaming bigger than the losers around you, they're not going to be able to come with you no way. You understand? So I'm talking to me because I can only see me. I see 2,000 people in here and I'm thanking you for being here. But I'm talking to myself. You didn't lose anything but losers. Now look around at you winning. And that's not to be cocky. And that's not to grab your testicles, even though your testicles are bigger than the average nigga who can't even decide to wear his woman's dress and be confident in it because you are confused about your sexuality.
Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have it.
You take responsibility because you said, I want better for myself. I don't want to be average. I don't want to I don't want to work for the man my whole life. I don't want to have a small business that never meets $1 million. You dreamed bigger. So as your life decides to change or chrysalis or metamorphosize because of the goals that you have, it's not nobody else's fault but you and God's. Okay. And for those of you guys who feel guilty for people leaving you, I understand. Trust me, but you'll get over it. How do you get over it? You put that grievance into your work and then look around. Work. With that being said, I am about to do one nationwide story because it is completely hilarious. My lord, it is. This is my song called Waist Trainer. In the meantime, I am going to get you guys a discount code right quick, and I'll tell you guys what that discount code is when I return. While I'm away, fill this comment section with hearts and tell somebody you love them today. Even if you do not know them, we are sharing this earth together. Somebody gotta love somebody, or we all gonna be impeached like Joe Biden finna be. I'll be right back. Yeah, I got my waist straight. Hey, I wanna look good, boy. I got my waist straight. Hey, I wanna look good for you. Hey. The code is WASTE. Not like you're wasting my time, but the waist trainer that I need to wear after I have spent my entire weekend high as motherfucking hell. I forgot to tell y'all something. On Saturday, I decided that I wanted to make weed brownies. Okay, I'm gonna throw this bitch back to break, but I got a sub step real quick because I forgot to tell y'all something. Okay, I did not post it, but it was on my Instagram story. There are only 2 weed brownies left. This pack was full. I used way too much egg in this motherfucker. But let's just say, bitch, I've been high since Saturday and I ain't came down since. So you got to forgive me for being a little lethargic this morning. I got to take it off. It was too much. Got my waist straight. Hey, I wanna look good for you. Ooh, yeah. I know it's not right, but I'm coming back for you. I know the pressure that I applied was equivalent to what I put you through. I know that what I saw was true, so I'm willing to get in shape, and I'm willing to fly back to you, baby. It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that the BET Awards was last night. It was. And I honestly have to give the award show a B+. I give it a B+. I give it a B+. Now, you might be wondering, what is it that I am going to read? Because the award show was a B+. I'll be perfectly honest with you. This was the first award show that I saw that didn't have a motherfucking host. Okay. Basically, MC Light was the announcer, and they passed the mic around like motherfucking volleyball. I thought it was pretty cool. And it was very well executed, and you can tell that the set design was everything. And can we please give a good old kudos to the dancers right quick? Okay, because I don't know if you guys saw this. Okay, hold on. I don't know if you guys saw this, but those dancers, they had about a good ensemble of about 50 people that had the set locked down the entire time. I'm talking about they had choreography from the first performance to the last performance. I want to shout out to the size fluffy girl that was on the main stage. I think she was wearing like a teal or a peach. I don't know who you were, but you kept up with the girls, honey. Lizzo definitely set the bar high, and you definitely arrived to the occasion. Honey, you sure motherfucking goddamn gay did. You sure motherfucking goddamn they did. But those dancers, like, they dance for everybody, okay? I don't want you to think that these old school acts that were up there performing hired those dancers. No, they said this is the set list, and we're gonna give you dancers to dance behind you or with you throughout the motherfucking goddamn gay performance. Shout out to the production. It was really good. It was really good. It was really good with a whole bunch of C-list celebrities that look like they shopped at Rainbow right before they got to the red carpet. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Like, now, you know, the BET Awards, I went in 2019. It was really cool. It felt like a big family reunion where fashion isn't a thing. But these fashions were horrendous. From Just Hilarious and her titty out to, like, Doechii, you look like you just got out of Claire's and got your ears pierced, girl. And, you know, I like you, Doechii. I like you. But the fashions wasn't there. The fashions weren't there. I started watching it from the red carpet, and on the red carpet, I didn't know who these people were. Most of the celebrities, I was at a loss.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
Okay, but I did see NLE Chopper and Sukihana take a picture after the hubbub went on with them, so that's a receipt on that.
Dick do be tasting better after it come out my.
But I can't. I mean, you might think that I'm gonna be reading Lotto, who decides to walk on stage without her high heel shoe on and look a disgruntled mess. It was a mess. I mean, it's like you want people to take us seriously, and yet you go up there and do that. I mean, that was just, you know, I did not like your acceptance speech, Lotto. Your hair was everything. The outfit was even cute this year. But last year, your earring gave out. This year, your shoe gave out. I just need you to get ready for an award show when it's time. That's what I'm going to need from you. Okay? That's what I'm going to need from you. I mean, what would you do? I mean, you look, if my shoe wasn't right, I'm going to sit there until my friend gets my shoe right. Not post a meme of my friend screaming down the hallway of the hotel you was at after you received your award. A lot of that was just a bad look. That was a bad look. That was a bad look. It was cute year one when your big ass ghetto ass hoop earring fell out, but this is year two. Okay, and your performance was good, but I did not like that. Meech stepped out with Summer Walker. The only reason that they stepped out together was because of all the controversy involved with Summer Walker and this girl wearing her man's chain. Just Hilarious was there, and Summer Walker had a problem with Just Hilarious. So after the motherfucking people, oh, hold on, somebody said the promo code ain't working. I'm fixing the promo code as I tell y'all this. After the motherfucking people showed up at the motherfucking goddamn gay BET motherfucking goddamn experience or whatever, Just Hilarious was up there with her nipple out. The Shade Room decided that they wanted to post it. The code should be working right now, and the code is WAST, WAIST. Summer Walker comments on Jesse's, and Jess said, I be doing too much. And Summer said, yes, you do. You do way too much. Well, damn, Summer. Well, damn. Summer, I mean, you sing about this, but now we're actually seeing you act on what you be singing about. And again, that discount code is WAIST for your discount code for this week, okay? My audience has me multitask, unlike somebody I am going to read. You might be thinking that I was going to read Summer and Meech, but that was just a publicity stunt because that girl wore his chain. And Summer Walker is, like she sings about, very possessive over her man. So kudos to Summer Walker and Big Meech. Big Meech, am I the only one who just don't think he do it for me? He don't do it for me. He don't do it for me. He don't do it for me. I think the sex appeal that BMF gave him is wearing off. He gives me, I'm insecure to be in this space. I don't know what I'm doing. And there was very little superstar power on that carpet. Do you think I'm going to talk about Ice Spice and how she's parading around the BET Awards like she's a princess for real? I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling her performance either. The set design, kudos to the set design, kudos to everything that Ice Spice has brought forth. But I'm not seeing it for you, girl. I feel like you're the type of girl who you really do have a princess syndrome going on about you. I know that you have that song Princess Diana or whatever, but you gave me stuck up. You gave me uneducated. You gave me, if I was to walk up to myself and introduce myself to you, you wouldn't even know how to say hello or proper diction. It's like I could use a word such as multitude and you would think I'm talking about multiplication. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Glorilla wasn't for me. I think the new girls really need performance training. There's not a star in the bunch. Now, the only one that I felt like got close was Coco Jones, to be honest, and that is because of how humble she was to receive her award. She was so humble she didn't even hug her mama. She didn't even hug her mama. Her mama, she got that award. Her mama reached in for that hug, and Coco said, she had her mouth and said, oh. She said, oh. And next thing you know, she was up there receiving her award. I really did like her speech. The speech that was too long. Busta Rhymes, you deserve to have that long-ass speech because I don't think people know your discography like that unless you grew up with the Outkast and them. But Busta Rhymes is a legend, so you had all right to speak for as long as you want to. But it did start feeling like I was back in the church house and the pastor won't be quiet. I'm ready to go to chorale. That's what he gave me. That's what he gave. That's what he gave. That's what he gave. Pretty V did the correspondence. You did a great job, Vina. You did a great job. You look good. You did a good job. You did a good job. JT supposedly had got into it with Lil Uzi Vert at the thing where a phone was thrown or something like that. I could care less about that bullshit. I could care less about that bullshit. And what I say ultimately, though, because I don't want to get too carried away on the review of it all, because it was really a fucking good show. It was very well produced. The celebrities that were there, there was no power behind the stars that were there. They were just stars gallivanting in Starland, and it felt cool to bear witness to. And I'm not an elder or gatekeeper to the celebrity realm, but these stars need media training. These stars need star training, and BET Awards, you need a dress code, okay? Because if you want them to take Black entertainment seriously, nobody should show up like Doechii did. Now, I love Doechii. I love Doechii's music. I love her performances, but Doechii, you showed up there looking like it's off the rack fashions. This is an award show. Can we get a dress code, please? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It don't have to be Met Gala, but at least give something. Don't give jeans on the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? But that is not what I'm going to read. I am going to be talking about Aunt Patti LaBelle.
I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, so this morning I had the pleasure of watching Patti LaBelle on Good Morning America, and she says that she was actually very proud of that performance. Okay, for those of you guys who didn't watch the BET Awards, Patti LaBelle goes up there with a very Tina-inspired aesthetic, and it actually looked really, really good. If you ask me, her makeup was Tina. She had the dramatic blush like Tina. She had the dramatic contour. She had the blonde wig, but they kept it traditionally to Patti. Patti is like one of the oldest sisters in the game right now. She's almost 80 years old, and she is performing a tribute for Tina Turner. Well, very early in the tribute, I'm trying to figure out what I was listening to, and I didn't know if it was BET having audio problems, because they had audio problems on the pre-show where we couldn't hear Boosie celebrate him getting out of jail, right? So I was like, is this? At first I was like, is this audio messed up? Can she not hear herself in her inner ears or something like that? But here come Patti talking about, well, I'm just gonna let her tell you exactly what she was talking about. This is a snippet from her performance. You could audibly hear Miss Patti say, I can't see the words, I'm trying, y'all. Now, this is the second time Patti did this. She did this one time before when she was singing some type of Christmas tune, and she didn't know the words to Hey Now, the mistletoe, I'm going to get to hold you better.
Dick do be tasting better after it come out my
Okay, so she went up there and pulled one of those numbers again. And you know, Patty, again, she has these pies. The pies are so sweet. But you could tell the background vocalist knew the song, and Patty was just humming around the song, looking ominous, trying to figure out what the hell she's doing up there. And honestly, I'm sorry, it was a terrible tribute. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. All jokes aside, I mean, if you died and you have a legacy, would you want somebody to go up there and half-ass it like that? I think that was a bad BET move. It was a bad BET move. It's a bad BET move. And I'm not necessarily blaming Patty, because Patty is 80 years old. If Patty says she need a teleprompter, then Patty need a motherfucking teleprompter. My only thing is, wasn't there a rehearsal? That's what I'm going to ask. I need to know if there was a rehearsal. When did Patty take the job? But what I will tell you is that Patty this morning on Good Morning America, what she said was, I was so honored and proud that they asked me to perform. But the minute that Michael said, Patty, you honored Tina last night at the BET Awards, the first thing that Patty said was, oh my God. She said, oh my God. So you already knew she thought Michael Strahan was going to, reel into her, but he didn't even reel into her. So she just kind of played it off this morning. It was just like, yeah. And then they started talking about a show that she's on and that she is going to do. But ultimately, Patty, very, very awful rendition. You could tell when Michael asked you this morning, if what is a big Tina moment for you? You couldn't even name a Tina moment. I really do feel like Patty is one of those egocentrical aunties who worries about herself, and that's it. And when it's time to honor, I'm just happy that they chose me to honor. This is exactly what she said on Good Morning America. But at least learn the song, Patty. Let's figure out what the hell went on with Patty.
Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have it.
What happened, Patty? Patty, just what happened? The bag was right. The Duchess, she was ill prepared. The bag was right. Did she have enough notice? She had this, the elder showing up upright, and it's not talking about Miss LaBelle. This is actually talking about how long she had to prepare for this. The elder showing up upright suggests that she was ill prepared for this, but she did have enough notice to get this tribute together. Did the teleprompter really go out? The Marvel tarot card is in reverse. This is basically saying that there was no damn teleprompter for these words. This is saying that there was never any discussion about you having visible words for you to see, Miss Patty. So I feel like this was a on-stage spin. You got on stage and you tried to spin it and put it off on somebody else because you were ill-prepared. How will this affect Miss LaBelle? She don't give a fuck. She don't care. She don't care. And for those of you guys who are saying she didn't get paid enough, you do not get paid to perform at award shows. It's just an honor. For those of you guys who don't know, yeah, you do not get paid. You do not get paid at all to perform at award shows. You just, it's exposure. That level of exposure is the payment, or traditionally speaking, it has been. You get this level of exposure, your sales go up, everything you're doing goes up. But apparently with Patty, everything is going down. How will her career play out after this? The pan card is upright. Patty LaBelle is a legend, honey. It's not going anywhere. This is just going to be a dent in her history. And it's not a dent that we're going to be talking about after today. So Miss LaBelle, you good. And at 80 years old, bitch, I wouldn't be performing. No, I've been watching that shit on TV with some kettle corn in my lap. So kudos to you for even going out there. What's your opinion about this? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be right back to read you on this good day. And the tarot card code for this week is WASTE. That is WAIST, waste. That is The Hurting Truth by myself. I'll be right back. I can't breathe. I used to be happier when you were lying to me. I get so damn weak. I was happy with your body, people trying to be. Who you motherfucking trying to be? I said, you motherfucker, who you trying to please? Goddamn, over you, I get so damn weak. I was happy with your body. Keep on lying to me, nigga. Hey, Antonia. You late. Okay, to my new babies who are just now joining in for the first time, I would love to see cherry emojis because that will let me know that your spiritual cherry needs to be motherfucking goddamn gay popped. For those people who are returning and get readings every single week, please be gracious. There are 2,000 people in here, and I know I have not read everybody that's in attendance. So please be gracious. If you want to guarantee that I answer your question, www.spiritsquad.org/tipjar, and the code today is WASTE, WAIST, for the entire week. Boots, will Steven be my life partner? The Pharaoh shows up upright. That is a no. Beyonce is on tour. Doll baby, thank you for letting everybody know that Beyonce is on tour. I mean, I think the whole world knows that. But I thank you for your commentary. Who is this? Black Angel 28. You have the spirit card showing up upright with the flatter half card upright. There is going to be a miracle. There is going to be some type of otherworldly surprise that is going to make your punani be bequeathed upon itself, and that's good news.
Hey, you heard about the good news?
This is happening in the matter of 2 weeks, so I feel like this week and the first week of July, I will be on the lookout for something that will completely change the vibration that you have as of right now in terms of your disposition to this world and life in general. Let's see what's down here in the tip jar. And shout out to everybody who purchased tarot cards this weekend. They will be going out tomorrow, and they are still half off. So if you want a pack of Boots tarot cards, somebody bought 8 packs of Boots tarot cards. You are more than welcome to get those in the tip jar too. This is a 3-month reading down here for KM. What should I expect out of this thing with me and Slim? Well, his penis is kind of slim.
Wait a damn minute. Can you record me real quick?
Get somebody else to do it.
It's for audition.
The reason I say that is because I feel like this is very much so based on the lustful energy that I'm perceiving between the two of you. I will say that you get to know some things, especially going off into the fall, that might deter you away from Mr. Slim. But I don't necessarily feel like it's a breakup. I feel like this is just a way of maneuvering outside of conflict that might manifest in the month of September. I actually feel like this could actually go the distance. I feel like after this crossroads in September, I feel like you guys are going to stay together, and I feel like you'll be introducing somebody to the family around Thanksgiving. Ooh, okay, Slim Thug. What is his perception of me? The refuge card is in reverse. That you are out of.
How you doing?
That you were all over the place, girls. What I was trying to say, just like this goddamn lipstick. But hey, you know, sometimes you gotta get that dollar store lipstick when the rent due.
Rent due, lights due, car note due, insurance due, mountain due, baby shark due, every damn thing.
And it's no shade. Sharon Stevens, good morning, mother. Good morning. I have been living in my car, and my car was towed. Will I get my car back? The Marvel Tarot card shows up in reverse. That is a no. Why are you going through this? Okay, so you're paying the universe back for your past. This comes to a close in October of 2023, though. So I would jumpstart my karmic return by doing good deeds. Okay, that's how you get out of the situation that you might be in. Let's see, who is this? Lakeisha down here with the yes or no question, but let's go to YouTube real quick. Money read, please, for introvert. You got it. You have the Faye Dunaway card upright. Well, as long as your ass stay introverted, you're not gonna make no money. Okay, closed mouths don't get fed. No ambition is going to lead to you not having what it is that you desire. I feel like you have limitless potential here, but if you are not putting yourself out there to get what it is you're trying to accomplish, then you're not gonna do nothing. I do feel like opportunities are presenting themselves to you right now, even going into July, even going into August, but going into September, I feel like what you have found will be consistent to the end of the year. So I need you to go after what you want. Don't just sit back and wait for it to fall into your lap, especially if you haven't used Summer's Eve. Will my youngest daughter get back on the right track? This is for Lakeisha Young. Yes, the totem card shows up in reverse. This is only a phase. I feel like it might last a maximum of 2 years, and then she will be back on track. But parents, you got to keep in mind, your kids have their own journeys too. Okay? You can't be responsible for your kid pulling down the teacher's pants and getting expelled. Okay? At least my mother didn't hold me accountable for it. She was best like, fuck y'all, but You know, I was a troubled child. Is it just me, or do the comments stop for y'all too? It stops on my end too, Divine Partners. But let me go ahead and give you a card. You have the Elder card showing up in reverse. There is a wrong decision that you're making, or a decision that you have made here in the recent future that you might regret. If you can backtrack, I would. When will my music take off for Raven? The Squad Tarot card shows up upright. This is when you start acknowledging and servicing the people that are already around. See, y'all are so busy trying to accumulate more attention that you're not honoring the people who are already listening to your shit. Work for them. Okay, I don't drop music to blow up. Well, I kind of do. That's my dream. But I drop my music for the people that like my music. Okay, and you know, I play it on the show. I do what I have to do. But ultimately, it's for the love of music, which is why I produce. And one day, who knows? Maybe I'll be a platinum selling artist. Maybe I won't. But I will never stop playing the piano. I'll never stop singing. I'll never stop playing that bassoon, honey. Okay, so you got to do this. Music is an art that you can't look at it monetarily. You got to look at it for the passion. People who look at music monetarily are the producers, the managers, the engineers. Okay, you as the artist putting out the music, your goal, your job is to be passionate. Your job is to have experience so you can reflect that experience in your art. Okay, there's so many times I hear artists saying, when am I going to blow up? Well, you've already blown up if you are using your passion to create some art. That's already blown up. But see, you don't hear me though, because you gauge your success in a matter of wealth, the amount of gold you have. Nah, I do music and I'm going to the studio and I drop bags in that studio because I love doing it, not because it's paid me more than my psychic ability has. Okay, so do it because you love it, and then pray for success with it. Will things at work get better soon? This is for Destin. The Bryce Tarot card shows up in reverse. That is the dark days are over. So I feel like it's not going to get any worse than it's already have manifested for you or has already been. Hey, Boots, I've been having a lot of bad dreams, so I need good news about anything. Well, I believe that a spiritual practice that you enlist in the month of August will tame these dreams that you have. Prior to that, it would pay you, or it will be a benefit to you to write down what it is that you are experiencing, because I feel like your ability to commune with the other side is activating at this time, and they're trying to communicate a particular message for you, one that could be extremely abundant for you, with Pan being in reverse. Sadaka is also upright. So again, it stops around August, but that is when you find a distinct channel for your spirituality, and in doing so, I feel like you can accelerate this past August or bring it closer than just August. Okay, beautiful. Let's come over here on Instagram really quickly. General reading for Nate 21. You have the Jezebel card in reverse. This is basically that you love sucking dick.
I love sucking dick, bitch. You thought posting up.
Baby, you got to stop hoeing, okay? I feel like you need to settle down. I feel like you need to isolate your focus. I feel like you need a one-track mind when it comes to either a nigga or when it comes to what it is you are trying to do. Jezebel, it represents being all over the place and being a humpback hoochie mama. Well, it looks like you a humpback hoochie mama, girl. And I feel like this has to do with the way that you're making money. Pick a lane. Stay in your lane and don't motherfucking swerve into mine. I'm too high. I was gonna grab the tambourine, but I'm still high from this weekend, bitch, and it wasn't coming. It wasn't going around. No matter when she comes, honey. Kennedy, what do you want? Kennedy's talking about something. I purchased a VIP 5602. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see, because your phone number could have been wrong. And let me just do some housekeeping shit with y'all really quickly. Stop getting on my motherfucking nerves. It's 24 to 48 business hours before I return something unto you. If you didn't get what you have paid for within 24 to 48 hours, please use customer service, because 9 times out of 10, your phone number, your email is wrong. Something is wrong. And 9 times out of 10, it's not me. I still give you your money back, though, on that customer service. And I'm thinking about not, because some of y'all just trifling. Some of y'all trifling and trout mouth bastards who need a bath. That's what you need. That's exactly what you need. Any words of encouragement for her? The psychic card shows up in reverse. Live your life in present tense. This is basically saying that you have anxiety manifested because you are worried about the future or what you are trying to create in the future. And in this case, this is saying take it one day at a time. And girl, I got an app to help you if you are struggling taking it one day at a time. It's this right here. It's this. It's this. Ignore the cat hair on there. I'm not going to eat that part, but it's that. I'm scared to lick it. I'm scared to lick the motherfucking shit, bitch. When I tell you I was comatose on Saturday, don't worry, I'm gonna post the recipe. You ain't got to worry about that. Cause you got to feel what I felt. And I went to tap out, and that's exactly what the fuck I did, bitch. Tap the fuck out. Kawan, are there any dark spirits, deities that are attempting to attach to me right now? Convolution shows up in reverse. Yes, for your benefit. They don't mean you any hurt, harm, or danger. But I do feel like, and I do sense that there could be some darker energies that are around you. General, no, I read you all the time. Love re-in for D Love for you and Johnny.
Uncle Johnny made my dress that cheap spend that she looks a mess.
Somebody equates love with materialistic items. Therefore, they need somebody whose love language is generosity. I feel like there's an imbalance here with this person. This could be you, to be honest, because I feel like it's coming from a divine feminine individual. I feel like your love language is touch, and his love language is gifts. And I feel like that's mismatched, but I also feel like there's a strong chemistry between the two of you. It'll be interesting to see how you guys kind of come together, but I do see good things. If we can understand how you give and receive love, or how you give and receive dick.
Y'all are going to jail. Period.
Y'all want to ask what my favorite drink is? Vitamin water and Powerade. I drink that shit like the motherfucking breakfast. Speaking of, did you guys even eat breakfast this morning? Where's the breakfast sound effect? Lord, I'm all over the place today.
Oh, the breakfast, 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 the breakfast. The breakfast.
Hush. Let's see where we at down here in these jar tips. Okay, we have Tariko with the message from a deity. The Emerald Tarot card shows up upright. This typically reminds me of Aries, because Aries drove the chariot X, Y, and Z. Aries is actually the god of war and chaos. So a message from a deity would be strap up, get prepared for the unexpected, especially when it comes to drama that has nothing to do with you. Will my grandpa get a big payout for his accident at work? Yep, look at Bruella. Bruella is all about that bag, honey, and I do believe that he will get that money that is owed unto him. I say the breakfast every day. I'm sorry for that. No, I need to, because the sugar gone drop. Hush. Good morning, Boots. What should I expect from this move to GA, please and thank you? New loving vibrations, peace, a good sense of mind. I don't know how, because I don't like Atlanta, but the Zen card shows up upright, and that's an element of peace that is right here. As you can see, this is a very strong, tangible connection with people that are already there, or people that you will meet when you do get there. Thank God the top was on this. And bliss shows up in reverse. You don't have to be optimistic, because you will be in a sense of peace, happiness. This is good vibrations, and I think you very well planned to go as well. Everything beautiful. Hey, Boots, will I move to Vegas soon? The Queen Urinal card shows up upright. Her broke ass couldn't move out of a plastic bag. No. No. Will my dad get a place at this home we are trying to get him at? The reptile card shows up upright, yes, but not without a vigorous amount of ambition and or grit in terms of getting him there. But if I had a dream I was bit by a snake, what was the reason? Elvay shows up upright. Somebody you work with or somebody that works closely with you might be trying to throw you under the bus at this time. I would take that dream literally. Boots, please take a look at my DMs after this show. No. No, I stopped looking at my DMs on Saturday because every time I check my DMs, y'all asking me a psychic question up in there. I only read where. Where's the only place that I read for free? Okay, you go to that website, and if you want to talk to me, you donate or something, get a message to me that way. I'm not checking my DMs. And y'all gonna stay out of my damn comment section telling me to check my DMs because I'm not. Okay, DMs to me stands for dick messages, and half of y'all ain't got one, so leave me alone. Hush. Hey, Boots, will I get pregnant this cycle? The sus card is upright. That is a yes. Congratulations. What is doing with his money? He always got an excuse. The ambrosia card is upright. Drugs, alcohol, or smoking the bullshit.
How you doing?
Message from my dad, please. I read you already. I'm trying to get people I don't know. Manuel, will I get a relationship this year? Manuel, if you light skin with a big ass dick, Boots Lefferson shows up upright. That's yes. I will date you and I will pay all of your bills.
It's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to Blue, what the hell could you go?
Okay, so with that being said, this is a message off the wall for everybody to get your week started. I do have clients in the next 5 minutes, and I'm working till 5 o'clock today.
Finish her.
Could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bullets.
Oh, so the message for everybody this week is the Rumans Tarot card. Oh. Okay, so this card you can actually purchase. It does have love drawing properties, or it can sweeten up the pie when you are in a relationship and it might not be going as well as it should. The fact that I'm pulling this card now, can only see myself right now, is a notion to fall in love with yourself again. When we were kids, we were ignorantly in love with ourselves. We just lived life through our perspective. Freedom was there. We could stretch our arms as wide as we wanted them to go and skip down a goddamn valley as if we were prancing in the prairie, bitch. Nowadays, I feel like with so much stimulation from mass media, as well as the things that we are told or subconsciously guided to care about, we're losing a lot of love for ourselves. Love yourself enough to give yourself a break. Love yourself enough to pursue that passion that you've always had. Love yourself enough to see past your present state of circumstances. This card does deal with romantic love, but you can't get no more romantic than loving yourself, which is why I masturbate all of the time. With that being said, I love you guys. The code word is WASTE. That's WAIST for the discount code for this week. And guys, this is my last week on season 6 of my show. Okay. Last week. I know. So what does that mean for you? Well, basically, I break my show down in different seasons. Season 6 started when I introduced you guys to this beautiful set. Season 7 will debut in August of 2023. Does that mean you guys will not get any shows? That is not what that means. It just means you won't get any shows up in here, okay? In the month of July, I don't have any clients other than celebrities, and I am going to spend that time to reground myself. Travel, you know, it's a couple of weddings I'm going to go to, and I just want to kind of live life outside of being behind this screen. So we're going to consider season 6 to be done with by this Friday, but this is the 205th episode since I started broadcasting in this office. So thank you guys so much. And every single episode is archived on my YouTube. If you want to go all the way back to episode 1 when I first started broadcasting, and here you can. Okay. So I'm going to take a much needed break, but this week I'm going to power through it. And then next week I can finally breathe. You guys will not be on a Monday through Friday schedule until August again. But I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited about the future. I'm excited. So make sure that you are checking the coven. And again, if nobody's here, it is. Have a good day, bitch.
Oh, the breakfast, 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 the breakfast.
Kicking it up, put it in there, Shanti.
The breakfast.
Y'all not gonna get me this time.
The breakfast, my cool lady.